welcome back. Hope all my students are doing well. Hope my GATE aspirants are doing well. And this is another important session from Dr. Sourav Sir Classes, and we are doing GATE English paper. This one is from Guwahati IIT 2026 paper, and this is question number 64. We are stuck at this one. Second last question, and I think the paper ends with question number 65. We are second last question, and let's learn it. So before I start the video, every time I tell you that I hope you're watching us and you are learning from us. And I also instructed my students to please sit for the mock test series so that you can understand that your level of your preparation, because mock test is the one that gives you a reality check, because otherwise you know that only keep on preparing, only keep on learning will not help you. You have to analyze also that how much you have learned by sitting in the exam or the simulation kind of situation. Okay, that exam like simulation will give you the feeling of how much you can achieve at the exam center. Okay, now for that you just have to do one thing. You just have to call us at 9062395123 number. We are just one call away from you. You call us and every questions, your every query will be clarified and solved. Okay, let's focus on the question. Which of the following theme does Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart explore? Clash of culture, industrial revolution in Europe, colonial disruption, religious imposition. Tell me. This has to be explained quite clearly. First of all, Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart show, Achebe's, lots of people say lot of way. So life in traditional, it's about life in traditional Igbo society, which is basically in Nigeria. And then the arrival of British colonizers happened. Arrival plus missionaries. Clear? So what the result is, what's the outcome? What happened? The outcome is religion challenged. Very important. They have tried in India as well. Many have changed, but I think few have changed rather, but mostly people have not. Religion challenged, social structure shaken. That has happened in India as well. Social structure. And then there was Okonkwo's world's collapse. Okay, clear? So this is not just a story of a man's fall, it's a civilization under attack. That has happened everywhere where the colonizers have colonized, right? Civilization was under attack completely. So basically it was not just man's voice, it's civilization under attack. Clear? Now you have to understand the core theme of the novel. Basic theme. Hopefully you're writing down the points. You're not just watching blankly in the screen. Either you write down, either you take notes or screenshot it. I would prefer you to write down, or if you have got laptop or tab, please make note over there as well. So now theme of novel is conflict between tradition versus colonial modernity. That is for sure. Traditional versus colonial modernity. Then comes cultural breakdown. Then comes religious conversion. And loss of identity. Clear? So you have to understand this. Now let's talk about when we are talking about clash of culture, right? We have got option wise clash of culture. This is very important. It's very correct. It's important. Why? The central theme is based on this. Okay, Igbo tradition versus European rulers values, different belief, different belief. Then comes different system. Then comes direct conflict. Okay, and Igbo tradition versus European tradition, that we have already mentioned. Two worlds meet and they cannot coexist peacefully. Two worlds meet, they cannot coexist peacefully. That is the clash of culture. Coming to another point, that the industrial revolution in Europe, no, it's it is about Nigeria. How can be it's about Europe? So completely unrelated. No focus on industry completely. Unrelated. And there was no focus on industry, no European economic transformation, no industry, no industry, no European economic transformation. Okay, now colonial disruption, again it's correct, because yes, that has colonialism disrupts what? Political system. They disrupt social unity. Tribal authority. Clear? Everything falls apart. Okay, everything falls apart. Next come religious that too happened. Christian missionaries came, challenged local beliefs. They will constantly make you feel that whatever you are believing, whatever you are praying, they are non-existential, they do not exist. Whatever we are praying, they are the super power. These are the things they will keep on saying. You go to any missionary, they will make you feel that whatever you have been praying all these years are all crap, and whatever we are praying, this is the one we are. This is not the problem of the missionaries, this is a problem of the colonialist ideology. Okay, local belief, challenge local belief. Okay, convert villagers, first thing to do. Create division. So religion becomes the entry point of colonial control, and not only colonial control. If you know, you know. Religion becomes basically the entry point. Okay? Now, why? Tell me one thing. Why didn't the society collapse immediately when the British arrived? Because they didn't attack with guns first. They do not do that. They play psychological game. They play a psychological war. They enter through religion and divide the people. See how interesting. And when they came to India, what happened in India is they saw that people have been already divided into two religions, Hindus and Muslims. Okay, and what they tried to impose their religion, but they didn't work much. Then Mother Teresa and all those missionary war, these are some kind of infiltrators, I would say. They came and they tried to somehow convert by giving help, by giving a 1 kg of rice bag and something like that, but that didn't work out much. Okay, that didn't. So what psychological war they played? Their main criteria is to divide and rule. So what psychological war they try to create a big difference between Hindus and Muslims, so that we keep on fighting, keep on fighting. They created two nation, and I believe that people say two nation theory have been given by Jinnah. I don't believe that two nation theory have been somehow the spark has or the spark. I'm not the spark. I would say the what I can say, the stone has been rubbed somewhere else and the spark came to Jinnah. But stone was rubbed by, the two stones were rubbed by Britishers only. Okay, that you also, it has been instigated by the, provoked or instigated by the Britishers. That why don't you ask for another nation for yourself, for your community, for your people? लड़ो, लड़ते रहो तुम दोनों, हिंदू मुसलमान लड़ते रहो, कब खत्म होगा पता नहीं, चलता ही जा रहा है. Anyway, empire don't just conquer land, they dismantle cultures from within. Basically, empire don't just conquer land, they just dismantle the culture of the people or from within. Now coming to similar kind of theory, we must say post-colonial theory is about cultural imperialism. If we talk about post-colonial theory, post-colonial theory is about cultural imperialism. Okay. And then we have got another Nangwigi Thongo, Thiongo. Language and control. Clear? So we have got the points. What are the points that should be in according to Junior Achievers things falls apart, and we have completed that this question. I have given you enough pointers. I have given you quite elaborate descriptions and explanation. I think you shouldn't have any problem. But if you face again, there's number given in the screen. You can contact us. Okay. Have a lovely day. See you in my next video. Bye bye.